It is 5 p.m. The meeting is called to order. I don't see any public comments in the audience. Are there any public comments on TV? Seeing none, we will move on to public hearings. I don't see any public hearings. I invite members of the public to address, but apparently I don't think there's any members of the public here. So we're gonna skip the reading of ordinance 2026-0701, save it for a little bit later. And we're gonna move on to the approval of the minutes, which are included in the package. Is there a motion to approve the minutes?
Make a motion.
And I'll second.
Are there any corrections? Seeing none, let's vote. All approve. It is unanimous. We have 4 aye votes with approval of the minutes from May 18th. Discussion items for the board. I don't see any discussion items, so we will move on to the action items. Is there a motion to approve? Discussion.
I'll make a motion.
We got one motion to approve.
Can we do have?
And I'll second.
No, we can't. We gotta
Discussion
approve it before we discuss. Okay, you got a second? Okay.
Second.
Okay, now we can begin the discussion items. I will read the first one. We only have one. Approve a recommendation to the city council to approve ordinance 2026-0701 and ordinance approving rezone application 2026-0701, amending the official zoning map of the city by rezoning the property located at 1301 West Avenue J and legally described as a 2-acre tract of land, more or less known as Tract 1, out of the east 1/2 E2 of Lot 2, Means Addition, Subdivision A, to the city of Alpine, Brewster County, Texas, as the same appears on the map of plat records of the file of the office of the county clerk, Brewster County, Texas, rezoning the subject property from R2 multifamily district to R4 mixed residential district, providing finding of facts, repealer, severability, effective date, property notice, and hearing clause. Jessica Isley, building official. We can begin discussions by asking Jessica the questions that we have for her.
All right. What are your thoughts on it? Please, ma'am.
Jessica Isley, building official, City of Alpine. So the gentleman that is trying to get the rezone right now is designated R2, so it's not designated for the creative housing that we open up for R4. And so he wants to do more of a creative building thing on that property, so that's why he's rezoning it to R4.
Does he own both buildings on that property right now?
Yes,
Okay.
Mr. Lancaster has, I think, a shop and a little
It's a
building.
business.
Yeah.
But it would not allow for him to move into like doing mobile homes. It would have to be more of what we talked about with the creative.
R4 does allow manufactured housing, but only one per lot, so he'd have to replat it. That's not what he's trying to do.
Okay.
He wants to build the little
That was
houses.
my thought, as long.
Yeah,
as
I mean, he
can't-
could definitely put a manufactured home there after he rezones it. There's nothing stopping him from that, but the community we removed out of the ordinance altogether. So
Okay.
the ones that exist can exist until they are removed, but we no longer allow manufactured housing communities.
Okay,
And is that county property just to the south of there?
No,
No,
that's
city
all. I
property.
don't know if you see the picture on the
Yeah, on the
back page. Yeah, so
That
that's
looks
all
better.
city, south of him, to
Okay.
the east of him and the north of him.
Is
So
there-
he's contiguous on the east and west for R4, so it doesn't make it a spot zone, so he doesn't have any issues with that, yeah. And so that's the only reason that it was able to come before you guys, because there's really no issues with him getting rezoned.
I'd like to see some of that.
Yeah, right, that's why I'm kind of excited to see somebody interested in, building some small housing.
Over there.
So
He's done some brush cutting and there's a good view from there, from that
Yeah,
property,
very
out of that
pretty.
area, yeah.
So he's responsible for like the plumbing and stuff like that, the water and all that stuff going in there?
So as he builds and makes plan and development for that area, he'll have to pull permits like anybody else. So he'll have to submit his design and then have plumbers actually pull the permits. You can't do that homesteaded that way.
So
But he can't do
the
it till
city
we rezone it.
doesn't have to go and do it. I guess this is my question.
Oh, he has a tap installation, but it's completely separate from this that he's putting in for sewer, but they pay for a tap, so all of that will be done based off of the
It
ordinance.
looks like there might be a well on the property too.
I'm not sure what their water.
It's an old homestead there. There's an old historic house actually out there on that.
Is there anything else?
I support
Okay.
it.
Any,
No, kind of
Comment?
makes sense to me.
Excited about
no,
it.
you wouldn't look at it?
Yeah, no, I think.
It
it-
took
I
me,
tried
it
to
took me
look
2
at
trips
it,
to
I just
find it
couldn't-
the
I
first
couldn't
time.
find it
I
myself.
hit that ditch. and I didn't-
Yeah, there's an undeveloped road right there, so
Yep.
we were trying to figure out, I think they spoke about maybe possibly getting a survey to find out where that road ends and begins, because it's so overgrown
Mhm.
that it's not really utilized, but, it dead ends off Avenue J, so he can use Avenue J as access, but the other road going north and south has not been utilized. It's just an undeveloped
They
city
found
road.
like you can't get there directly from Centennial School.
But he won't build on top of that road.
No, you can't. You have to have all your surveys, yes.
Yeah, and then it ends at that, at the Alpine Creek,
Mhm.
not Alpine Creek, but the little creek right there.
There's probably a creek somewhere around there.
It's further away. But I'm excited about that. That's great. That's growth.
Okay. Any further board comments?
Thank you.
I'd love to see it get started.
Thanks, Jessica.
And he's a good builder.
Yeah.
All right, time to vote. We will vote in favor of, rezone application 2026-0701. All in favor, vote indicate by raising your right hand. It is unanimous. The recommendation is passed on to the city. The only thing we have, do we have any further comments? It is 5:37. We stand adjourned.
Perfect.
Have we set our record yet?
That is 7 minute
Yep.
meeting.